change has been significant in the way that everything that tech has evolved, and introduction of AI and everything else. But we're just seeing it's more and more important now to have to be able to use the data from your CRM, from your DMS, where wherever it may sit, to try and improve your lead quality. So I think one thing we've found a lot of advertisers, a lot of companies, businesses at the moment are just they're measuring to lead, and I think the problem with that is there's a lot of people willing to fill out a form or something at very high, a top level, but it's that the difference between those users and the ones that are genuinely in market and engaged. Like what we're tending to find is there's not that many businesses, particularly in automotive, are in a position where they're feeding back that data. It's like, that it's just optimizing to a lead, which is great. That's fine, and obviously it's important to keep the leads flowing in. But I think particularly one client we've worked with, they were generating a lot of leads, but they only had a certain number of people that could handle the leads and deal with them. So they're in a position where potentially burning through quite a lot of them just because of the volume, but the quality was very mixed. So I think it's just looking at how you can then what can you do within the data sets you've got to extract like the valuable information. What did they have? You made contact with that person? Have you have them beyond that, have they visited the showroom and taken a test drive? Have they done a finance application? Have they done being able to feed that data back, not only from like a campaign performance and you having it as like conversion goals, but also using it to seed audiences in terms of this. So I think if you just visualize this, you've got all these people searching online. So for example, this is just an example of a car buying service. So people searching sell my car. You've got all these people searching, then you end up with a proportion of that. This isn't to scale. Obviously, you'd be having a huge click-through rate to get this number of people, but you've then got this number of people that are coming through to your website. Then you've got leads generated from those, as a proportion of those that become a lead. But then, this could be a customer or it could be an engaged lead. But if you feed it back, there's only, out of all these people searching, there's only a potentially small proportion of them that are actually people that are likely to proceed and do business with you. So I think what we're seeing is that by feeding this data back in, and not only for using it as goals for campaigns, but also providing signals to whether it's Meta or Google. We've seen it making quite a big difference to campaign performance. So we've got one example where as in the finance sector, but we've been able to improve their finance proposal to deal rate. But I think it was around the 38% mark. We've got it up to around 74. It's between 70 and 75%. But that's over a year, we've refined this process and got it to a point where the leads that they're getting are far better than what they were when they were just at this point, they were getting traffic and optimizing for leads. But by using the data that they've got and feeding that back in and making sure that we're targeting those, the right level of engagement, it's really helped with traffic quality.